everyone's got a story. Everyone has a story, and through the Decatur Writer Studio, you learn techniques and gifts and skills for and insights on how to tell your story. Not everyone is a great writer, but that's not the question. The question isn't about being great. The question is about being honest and sharing your story in a way that other people can hear it. It's both cathartic for you, therapeutic for you to tell your story, to get it out, and it's also helpful for others to hear it. The level of writing ability, if you will, in the class was quite varied, but every story was fantastic. We all needed to hear them and share them. I decided to take this course because I enjoy writing and telling stories, and am fascinated in the sharing of stories and hearing other people's, and wanted to learn how to write my story and tell it in a way that folks could hear it and receive it. Mark Twain was someone who told stories, and a gentleman went to Hannibal, Missouri, and was on the streets of Hannibal, and which is where Mark Twain, i.e. Samuel Clemens, was from. And there was a guy sitting on the curb, and the tourist got to talking with this guy sitting on the curb, and the guy on the curb said, "You know, I grew up with Samuel Clemens, and we all had the same stories, and but you know, the difference was that he wrote his down." When you write and get a chance to publish, you increase your sphere of influence. When you tell your story and share your story with others by writing it down and setting it down on paper or on a screen, you increase the sphere of influence you have. The guy sitting on a curb and Mark Twain grew up in the same neighborhood. They met all the same people, they had the same stories, but the difference was one person wrote them down. So I would encourage folks to take classes, to study, to learn, to practice, to write. Tell your story, share your story, and put it out there. See what happens. You never know the lives you touch and the influence you might have for the good.